Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. For this week's reading, I'm going to do something different. I will be channeling a message from one of my guides. This is quite a new guide that I have been recently working with, and he's very strong when it comes to life purpose, life mission, bringing the message forward and all those things. So, I was just thinking, what should I do? So I thought, why not bring my guide Wispy Bhavnagri in? And for those who are not aware of who this is and what is this about, I highly recommend that you get this book. It's called The Laws of the Spirit World, and this has the introduction as to who Wispy, Ratu. They're two brothers that died in an accident, in a car accident in 1980. And there have been a lot of channeling, and this book is actually like a compilation of that book. They had like 4 series of books, and this one is compiled into one. So I don't want to go too much into the history. I don't want to go too much into this video about how I came across this guide and how is it that I've been working. Actually, if I trace back, my first time that I connected with Wispy and Ratu was in 2009, when I was searching for my own life purpose, and I was trying to make sense of my my channeling and whether I should bring it out, whether I should not. I had a lot of fears, I had a lot of confusion, a lot of self-doubt, because the world was reflecting something else and my guides were telling me something else, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know which path was the right path and how to choose and how to go about it, and all those confusing things. So life and synchronicity brought me someone. I was doing reflexology case studies at that time, and one of the ladies that came, she made a mention if I knew of this lady Karshi Bhavnagri, who actually wrote this book, and her sons who died in the accident, and then she was channeling the material and she made this book. So, and I wasn't aware of all this, so I said no, and she gave me the original series, which are like 4 books, and then I read through, and that was the answer that I was looking for at that time, because I was very confused. I did not know which direction was the right direction for me. Should I bring out my gifts? Should I just keep it quiet? What should I do? How should I go about it? So this has played a major role in my life, and it's not until recently, 2019, in the summer of 2019, that I actually connected with this guide, and I have been working. But before that, I wasn't quite active, besides just reading the books and having the know-how of what this is all about. Anyways, long story short, guys, so I will be channeling a message from my guide Wispy Bhavnagri. I do have a picture of him. This is his picture. I keep it on my table. It helps me connect with his energy better and receive his transmission. I do find his messages very direct, especially when I'm channeling for a group, and I have done a group channeling and healing and guidance with Wispy. I have done that, and so without further ado, let me just see what's coming in today, and whatever it is, I'm open to it, and just receive it with an open heart and an open mind. I don't expect everyone to resonate with all the information that I share, and I know everyone is on their own journey and they are where they're supposed to be, and it's all good. And with that being said, let me just open my heart and mind and receive whatever needs to come through today. First of all, he's saying greetings. He wants to greet everyone, each and every one who is here at this time. There are many guides working with different light workers, and if you tune into my energy, which is my guide's energy, Wispy's energy, you can receive his transmission as well. He's saying there's a lot of confusion at this time, and you can be swayed in different directions. And it can be difficult to find which is your true path. But he's also showing me the heart as the compass. So he's saying if you follow your heart and if you follow your truth, you will always be on the right path. You will be led. He's saying there are a lot of wrong beliefs on earth. There are a lot of wrong truths that are made truths. And it is for each one of us to decipher. It is for each one of us to discern what is your truth and what is not. I'm asking him, how do we do that? How do we know? Because everything sometimes feels like the truth. He says you will know. You will know because in your heart you will feel it. It will sit right. He says that Earth is a great opportunity for each and every one of us to grow spiritually. And you may think that, yes, I can grow in the spirit world, and what's the sense for, because there's so much in this earthly life. But he's saying this is the best opportunity for you to grow here compared to wait till you come into the spirit world and grow and expand yourself. He's saying in your world, it's very hard to sometimes even say what's right and what's wrong. He's saying even that becomes so difficult. But you must work on yourself, and you must work on self-expansion and spiritual growth. Because he's saying that is the only path, and there are no shortcuts here. And he's saying in the spirit world, there is no blaming that I didn't take responsibility because of my parents, or I didn't do because of my religion, or I didn't do because of this circumstances, or whatever. He's saying you are responsible for your own soul growth, period. There are no excuses here. He's showing me this light coming, and he's saying that once you start working on your spiritual growth and advancement, you're gonna advance so fast. It's gonna help you grow your energy in ways you can't even imagine. Because he's saying a lot of guides are now working with you, and it's almost like what he's showing me is the minute you put your hand forward like this is the minute that they're gonna grab your hand. And that's the time they're going to work with you. But you have to be willing. You have to be willing to put yourself forward. It can't be one-sided. He does say that I do see a lot of lights. And that's, I've been shown, sorry guys, I'm just so tongue-tied today. I'm being shown a vision of lights flickering like all over the globe, and it's like it's people who are awakening, people who are opening up to their spiritual truths, and people who are truly working on themselves and truly understanding the higher meaning. He's saying that it is one thing to have spiritual knowledge, and it's another thing to act on it and to work on it. So he's saying there are two different things. You can have a lot of spiritual knowledge and do nothing about it, or you can have that knowledge and put it to use and be of service. And he's saying that is the best part. Best part. I'm sorry guys, I seriously don't know what's happening here. But it's all good. That's what my guide is saying. It's all good and it's necessary because it's making you guys laugh too. And that is necessary because when you laugh, you crack up and you break that energy, right? That's what he's telling me, that it's all good. He's saying that it's important that you bring more light into your energy body. That will make you so much more stronger energetically. He's saying when your energy and vibration is strong, you have the power to influence others without doing anything because your energy shifts them. Like, for example, if you're in a room and you hold that space, you help shift others as well. He's pushing a lot of you. Like he's telling me that, you know, your guides, they're pushing you to move forward on your path. But you have to have the guts, that's what he's saying. You have to have the guts to do it. And that's what he tells me too, guys. I swear, he tells me the same thing. It's gonna be a funny transmission today. But it is what it is. All right, what else? He's saying the world needs more laughter. Life doesn't have to be so serious. Every little good that you do makes a difference on others. And even he's saying don't look for instant gratification. Don't look for instant rewards. Don't be like, okay, so I did this good, but I never got that. Don't keep that mindset, okay? He's saying that that mindset keeps you stuck, and that mindset does not help you progress because you're like, okay, I did this, I'm not getting this. Don't be like that. He's saying just do it and forget about it. Just do it and forget about it. Do good for good. Do good for the sake of good. He's very happy that I brought him through today. And he will be willing to work with anyone who wants to work with him. Once again, his name is Wispy Bhavnagri. And I'm so happy that each one of you connected today and you received this transmission. My blessings to you. You guys have a great week. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching.